younger kids, like the 13, 14, 15-year-old kids that are getting into the witchcraft, they have a dark look to them.
It's very gothic.
Is that what it is?
It's
Is it
rebellion, it's
younger?
exploration.
I actually got in trouble because I did an article with the Advance.
Right.
And, I had said not all witches are Gothic, like in the craft. And then the whole Wiccan Gothic community got on top of me. But you know what? It's a hot topic look. And that might not be the best face that we want to put out there to let people know, we're everyday people. We're doctors, we're lawyers, we're nurses. I read for nurses all the time. I have an attorney who I read for. They're everyday people. They dress in business suits. It's just that the media always kind of pinpoints the Gothic look with the white faces, and the black hair.
Right.
Drama sells.
Exactly. It's the
right.
look.
Well, there's a big interfaith movement where people are educated about the wisdom traditions and the commonalities of all practices and ideas and philosophies about the unity and oneness and beauty of this earth
Right.
and the code of ethics. And so if it's an individual code of ethics that is measured through your heart, which is what I take
Right.
a look at, it's really expressed in many, many different ways, whether it's Deepak Chopra's Alliance for New Humanity, Seeds of Peace, anything that gets involved with we are all one people. I have birds. I have the parrots for peace. They are a mother, father, and their 1.5-year-old first child. And they march around talking about the rights for all life, not just human rights, but all
Right.
living creatures and the elements. And we need to protect our environment. We need to protect all life. And that's really what I take a look at in terms of the intention. We co-create with intention. Everything is there. We have our breath, we have our food, we have our bodies.
Right.
Let's create a beautiful planet. And that's what this is about.
All right. What advice would you have for somebody who's looking to become a witch?
Get a teacher.
Okay.
Get a teacher. Don't. And also, when you speak to the teacher, look for their credentials.
Okay.
Look where they studied. Look what tradition that they're into. Like I said before, there's too many people out there who are saying that they know everything.
Right.
And if they're saying they know everything, they probably don't.
That's true.
Ask where they studied. And I always get the whole, hereditary line. If somebody gives you the line, I'm a hereditary witch, kind of probe a little bit more, because anybody could say, I'm a hereditary witch, my grandmother, my ancestors were, because you can't backtrack that.
Right.
But do your homework. Speak to people, get out there. And don't just have one teacher, have many teachers.
Right.
Because I've had many teachers.
Trust your gut. If something feels funny about a person, then they're probably not for you. If you go into a situation and you feel rejuvenated and you feel healthy and you feel that the person has something to teach you and you feel better about yourself afterward, but not in a false way, you're then continue working with
It's
that.
funny you say that, because when I teach my, when the two of us teach our channeling classes, people ask me, well, how do I know if I'm channeling something good or bad? And I tell them, I said, nobody knows your body better than you.
Right.
If you feel something negative, it's probably negative.
Right.
Push it away, start the whole process over, and invite something good in. You know your body better than anybody else, so you're not going to let something bad. And I tell them, if I look at you with like an angry face, stay away from me. But I look at you with a smile on my face, you want to engage me.
And one thing, too, if they're charging like $550 for a class, to run.
Right.
Just run.
It should be accessible, and they should be approachable, and they should be. But keep searching. Don't just stick with one person, and don't just go by books, and don't just listen to a collection of people. Use a combination.
Yeah.
And assimilate information
Exactly.
on your own. When
Right.
when I'm teaching or facilitating or creating the circle, it's really about sharing stories from every culture and every time that speaks to the archetype of "to thine own self be true."
Right.
And we can access it through movement, we can access it through art, we can access it through song. It's all about creativity and allowing your imagination to put you in closer touch with your divine heart.
Right. And not becoming a cookie cutter of the teacher.
That's right.
Yeah.
We only have 2 minutes left, so I'm going to ask each of you, well, we have like a minute and 40 seconds left, so anything else you want to say to our audience? You have a couple seconds to say something.
Thank you for having us here. That's the camera. Okay. Thank you for having us here. And if you're interested in studying the craft, if you felt the calling, then the calling is for you, and you need to explore it. Trust your gut, and it's a beautiful journey. Good luck.
And remember, witchcraft is, like I said, it's a Celtic art, science, and religion. And it's something very good and something that you can develop and manifest and empower your life with. So
Okay.
do it.
A couple more seconds.
Well, I will say the traditional closing. In perfect love and in perfect trust, I pass this kiss. May there be peace on our beautiful planet. May peace prevail on earth.
Very nice. And Leo, my guest co-host today, anything you'd like to say? You'd like to add about this discussion?
I would say anyone who's looking to look into anything on their spiritual path, always follow your heart. Like everyone said, use discernment. Don't go blindly into anything.
Right.
Do your research, and if it feels right here, then you know it's the right thing to do. And if it doesn't feel right, seek out another teacher, and then you can compare.
That's right. And we only have like 20 seconds left, so I just want to let everybody know that if you want to get in touch with anybody here, we all have pages at the end of the show with our phone numbers, our email addresses. Give us a call. You know, as you can see, everybody here is very easy to talk to. And listen, thank you for watching, and have a good night.